Okay, good morning, guys. So, this video is basically about how I lost 50 pounds without stepping in the gym and going on any crazy diet like juicing and all that craziness. You see what I'm doing right here? Just like this. I just walked. When I just started walking off, I was so embarrassed of how much I weighed that I didn't feel comfortable stepping in the gym. And I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? So my sister in Georgia was saying that she had a walking buddy that she was walking with. So then I'm like, okay. So sometimes when the girl would walk with her, me and her would walk and talk on the phone and stuff like this. Um, at first, I was winded, everything hurt. I mean, it was a mess. I was going to the doctor, complain about everything you could think of, and they said to me, after I've been walking for a while, the pain will stop, which was right after about 6 months. So, guys, this is how I simply lost 50 pounds without stepping into a gym, without doing any crazy exercise, any juicing, any taking any pills, and doing any crazy diet. So, um, my sister told me that her doctor had told her that basically she could eat anything she wanted to eat, but she has to do it in portion. He says you could eat just about anything, but you have to do it in moderation. And when she said that to me, because you see, I have okay, we're gonna call it an addictive personality, whereby I try to stick to the same thing. So I go to the same restaurant. If I eat out, I go to the same barber. I go to the same supermarket. I go to the same store, because if something should happen to Cheryl, we're not gonna try to figure out. Okay, so where do we go? What do we do again? No, we stick to one place. So I tended to eat foods that that I felt was eatable. And I was with roommates, guys, and these people were so nasty that I was going through my own struggle. They were going through their own struggle. I'm not going to discount what they were going through. But, guys, I only had the strength to get up and clean up my mess. I didn't have the strength to get up and clean somebody else's mess. So what did I do, guys? I started buying the easy stuff at the supermarket, like the processed food, the TV dinners, the fried chicken, and before I knew it, I was just gaining weight. I wasn't losing any weight. And when I went to the doctor, I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2. Type 1 is the one that you're born with. I was diagnosed with high cholesterol, and I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. I never had none of these stuff. And it was caused by my program, basically, because when I was living by myself, and I have the proof to this, I had none of these problems. Yes, I was always overweight, but I didn't have none of these problems. Because they did not do their job, the housing program didn't come there every week to make sure these people was cleaning and taking care of themselves and stuff like this. It kind of made my situation worse. And like I said, it was either that I was going to starve because I didn't have the strength to get up out of bed, because again, I was going through my own depression. So I was forced to just eat the deli meat and all this crazy stuff, sandwich and that type of stuff, and fast food. So, guys, I was hooked on carbs and didn't realize it. I was eating like 4 slices of bread. I was doing pancakes, syrup, bacon, eggs, fried eggs too. Let me tell you something. It's now that I've stopped eating certain things, I'm like, girl, you were bugging out. So, guys, you know what? I started doing one step at a time. It became overwhelmed when I tried to fix everything at once. And I had to regroup and say, okay, Cheryl, and side note, my doctor was recommending me to a dietitian, but the only problem was that I don't eat American food. So, I couldn't eat none of the stuff she was recommending. I don't like broccoli like that. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I don't even know what those stuff is. I don't even know how to prepare it. I mean, this is what it was. So I only ate certain things. So the diet was becoming overwhelming for me, and I was feeling pressure to lose the weight. So I started slowly. So I said, you know what? I'm going to stop eating 4 slices of bread, and I'm going to eat 2. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop frying my eggs. I'm going to start boiling them. I said, you know what? I'm going to stop with this rice. I was hooked on jasmine rice. Jasmine is the devil. I was hooked on that rice. And I mean, when you're Jamaican and you're cooking Jamaican food, it's like, and you put the season and stuff like this, and you're cooking it down. What you going to eat it with? A salad? No, girl. It's called for rice and peas or banana and all them things there. So, our food. So, I had to also change how I was cooking my food. I wasn't a baker. I was a fryer. And when I say fryer, I don't even know how to deep fry chicken, but I used to fry my food, throw off the oil, and then dip the hot water slowly and cook my meat. And I've baked before, but things in the oven like a Christmas cake. So this was when I decided to bake, and I had to buy the right pot to bake in, pan. FYI, don't use that aluminum pan to bake in. You're better off buying something glass, something that can go into the oven at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time. You know, a lot of people tend to just, some things you can judge, but some things you definitely have to follow instructions and follow what you need to do. If not, it's just not going to work out well. So I became a baker. Then I decided, okay, the legs were the easiest thing that I could afford in the supermarket, so that's what I bought. And as a single person, you know, I saw people do this. I don't know how they did it, but for me, it made sense for me to get the plastic bags in the vegetable department and separate my meat. I live by myself, so okay, 2 pieces of leg. And this is what I did, guys. And I started baking my food. At first, I'm going to be honest, the food didn't taste the same way, because when you put the sweet pepper and the garlic and all them things, then the onion and the tomato and all them something there, it get the food a different taste. But now I have to bake stuff, and I didn't want the gravy, and I didn't want to use oil. Chicken has its own oil. Any meat you put inside of a oven, when I use the glass baking dish, it spreads its own oil, but you'd be frightened to that you have to put no oil. So guys, I use basically Larwiz. They come out now with, I'm trying to keep this video under 15 minutes. They have come up with a Larwiz low sodium. I do the low sodium soya sauce. I do Badia onion powder. I do Badia garlic powder, and occasionally black pepper. That's just it right there. And, you know, I just use that on my food. And, you know, it took me a while to get used to the taste. I know I'm like, girl, you weren't missing nothing. The food almost tastes the same way. And then I had to think about, okay, the cholesterol. What am I doing for my cholesterol? Okay, we have to start reading labels. That's another thing to help with my diet, guys. When you start reading labels, you'll be surprised to know some of the things that you decide that, oh my God, this is too much sugar, this is too much butter, this is too much oil, this is too much things. I can't do this. When you start reading the labels, guys, you're going to start being aware. So like I said, you know, just what you see me doing right here, I'm walking. This is what I did. I didn't go in the gym. I didn't do no crazy exercise. I didn't do no crazy diet. I just cut off my carbs. It took me a year to come off. And I don't keep certain food in my house. I don't drink soda. And I increased my water intake because, guys, I also had constipation problems. And I needed more fiber in my diet, and I was not a water drinker. So I bought the bottled water. It was very expensive, but I'm glad I did. After a year of spending hundreds of dollars, guys, I realized I could have bought a filter. But you know what? It's okay, because by me getting accustomed to drinking the bottled water, it sort of disciplined me into drinking water. So even now that I'm not doing the bottled water, yeah, sometimes I mess up because, of course, I don't have the bottled water. But I mean, you could literally have the bottle and use it and catch the water in, or you just make sure, just keep aware or put reminders in your phone. So guys, like I said, I stay away from carbs, I stay away from sugar. I started incorporating vegetable. Now guys, I eat meat and vegetable, but there was a problem because now we're talking about salad dressing. What are you going to do for salad dressing? It makes no sense for you to say you're going to eat vegetables and then you're using the salad dressing, because the salad dressing is going to be counterproductive. When I say counterproductive, meaning you're trying to lose weight, but you're using the wrong salad dressing. And because of this, the salad dressing have you putting on more weight. It took me a while because I didn't like vegetable, guys, so I had to get used to the taste. So now that I got used to the taste of the vegetable, I start using just regular vinegar, and I just put like some black pepper in there. If you want, you can control how much sugar you put in there. And that's what I did, guys. So that was just basically it. And of course, I prayed to God. God will say, because had it not been for God and me praying and him keeping me on task, I wouldn't have lost 50 pounds. Now, I'm going to be honest. I was prescribed metformin, guys. And the metformin is supposed to, like when you take certain amount of metformin, depending on what you take, you have the release version, they have the one that you have to eat with food and stuff like this. It helps you if you're taking it 3 times a day. I was just taking 500 milligrams. I think I took it for about 3 or 4 months. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I really didn't see the difference. As a matter of fact, the metformin was making me crave sugar. But I mean, I guess it probably did help. But guys, I didn't see where it helped. It helped when I cut off carbs, when I was really a soda drinker, but I would buy the juice. I stopped drinking juice. I incorporated more fruit and more vegetable in my diet. Now that I'm kind of, I don't know, I was eating the dull vegetable, and I was, sometimes they have recall. You have to be careful. I'm not saying dull vegetable is not good, but guys, I started doing cucumber, yes. Because when I do the cucumber and I just do the little vinaigrette and the black pepper, it tastes quite fun and I could eat it. Instead of me having the urge to do the lettuce and all them things I'm have to find salad dressing and all them craziness. Now they do have a vinaigrette called, I don't remember what it's called. The name's slipping me right now, but they do have a vinaigrette that is low sodium, low this, but guys, this is the trick right here. You can never ever find anything, and take my word for it, because I'm not, if I'm not sure of something, I'll tell you allegedly. But if when I'm sure of something, we're not doing no allegedly. Oh my God, it's about to rain. I gotta stop walking. So guys, you will never find an item that has less sugar, less oil, less salt. If it has less sugar, and don't quote me on this, I'm just giving you an example. If you're trying to work on less sugar, you're going to have more fat. And if you're working on less fat, you're going to have more sugar. And if you're working on less sugar, you're going to get more salt. That's just how it is, guys. These people are crazy. So there's nothing that you can take that you could buy and it's going to say on the bottle, low sodium, low this. No, whatever they're trying to, whatever you're working on, whatever is your problem. So let's say your diet has too much salt in there, okay? So you'll find something that says low sodium, guys, but now something else is going up. So it's just a give and take, a catch-22. You have to just make your own decision, guys. So like I said, I started walking. I started out 50 minutes, half an hour. Guys, by the time it was all said and done, I was walking 2 hours a day. No lie. It wasn't until I did my surgery. And even when I came from my surgery, oh my God, guys, look. We're supposed to start. I'm walking straight home, guys. This rain. Listen, where I live, this rain don't play. We live near the sea. I got to get out of here, but I'm going to hurry up. And it's coming out in 15 minutes anyway. Right. So, guys, like I said, I kind of started just, avoided certain things, and watch the labels, stay away from the processed food, stay away from, look at the label for no cholesterol. We're talking about the labels. Sometimes I lose my train of thought. You see, I'm look up in the ear and right away, I know which part I'm there. So it goes sometimes. That's because when I edit nothing, when I cut nothing, this is raw and filtered. My Facebook channel, my YouTube channel is no topic is off limit, and I'm not editing anything. And there's no topic that I won't talk about, because life is not about focusing on one area. Life consists of everything, and everything makes up life, and that's what we're gonna do. But of course, God first, because it's God we say. So like I said, that's how I lost the weight, guys. 15 minutes, half an hour, till I was at 1 hour, till I was at 2 hours. And I do it every single day. I do it first thing in the morning. I mean, you have to pick a time that's good for you. So it's the walking, the portion control. I stopped using the oil. I cut off sugar and carbs. I incorporated more water in my diet. And guys, you have to be careful of the fruits. You see, grapes have an insane amount of sugar. And although they're trying to tell you natural sugar is good for you, it is still sugar. So if you are a diabetic, you still have to be careful. I don't do the berries and stuff like this. I just can't do the strawberry, the raspberry, the blackberry. Those are the better fruits. I cannot eat them. So I just try to I was doing apple and banana for a while, and then it was just too much. So now I'm doing watermelon and pineapple, and I mean, if I get the sweet one, I get the sweet one, but I mean, my goal is not to get the sweet one, because I could still eat the fruit and not have that amount of sugar and still get the benefits, because pineapple is good. So guys, that's how I lost my weight, no lie. And I don't keep certain food in my house. When you have the food in your house, guys, and you're hungry, you're gonna eat it. If I want a snack, I have to literally get up, put on my clothes. If I need to take a shower and come to the supermarket. All right, so you have to avoid keeping certain foods in your house that you have close access to, and try to discipline yourself. And I'm praying about it, guys, and it's a routine. And I'm thinking about going into the gym now that I've lost 50 pounds, but I don't even know if I'll ever reach there, guys. But that's just how I lost the weight, guys. So you could do it. I did it. You could do it. It just takes discipline, and it took a whole year. And I'm stuck at 200. Sometimes I'm 205, 195, 203, 200. But that's where I'm at. So, guys, I hope I was of help. That's how I lost the weight and kept it off. And I still walk. You see, I'm walking right now. See? I'm still walking. So, guys, you have a wonderful day. Sunday. Remember to be kind, Thanks for watching my video. My name is Cheryl. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Don't just watch, hit a like because that helps my channel grow. And I'm not doing this for money, guys. I'm doing this for awareness. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I'm out.